While 2021 has been an incredible year for rap music new releases, it has also been a particularly difficult year filled with a devastating number of losses within the rap community. With the untimely passing of both young rappers and OGs alike, music lost the promise of so much talent in the future of the genre, as well as legends that built the rap scene as we know it today. Though rap and hip-hop are often characterized by a glamorous, abundant lifestyle, there's also a tragic dark side of this lifestyle that often involves drugs, suicide, and gun violence. The rappers we lost this year suffered from addiction, depression, and acts of violence, cutting their artistic trajectories and deeply meaningful lives short far too soon. Today we are taking a look at some of the wildly talented artists who left their marks not only in the rap industry, but on the world at large before they passed away long before their time. By honoring their memories, their rhymes, and their legacies, we can keep these incredible artists in our minds and in our hearts so that though they may be gone, they are certainly not forgotten. Keep watching till the end of the video to see some of the great and talented rappers who died in 2021. Lil Loaded. Dallas rapper Lil Loaded came to fame on YouTube, racking up millions of streams on his music videos. His song Block Baby, released in 2019, garnered 25 million views. He was quickly signed to the record label Epic Records. Tragically, the rapper was a rising star who had a dark and disturbing death. He was found in his home in June of this year by a relative. It was reported that Lil Loaded shot himself in the head. Lil Loaded had been arrested for shooting his friend Khalil Walker and was out on bail at the time. He'd been indicted on a charge of manslaughter and was awaiting for his upcoming court date. The impending charges definitely weighed heavily on the 20-year-old because he committed suicide the day before his hearing. Indian Red Boy. If you thought Lil Loaded's death was shocking, just wait until you hear the details of Indian Red Boy's death. The LA rapper was shot and killed 3 times on Instagram Live. Filming himself from behind the wheel of his car, the artist was smiling and laughing before his untimely death. Sources allege Indian Red Boy defaced a mural of the late Nipsey Hussle, but other sources say it was gang drama that led to the shooting. The former was alluded to by rapper The Game, who dropped a lyric from a song dissing Indian Red Boy for disrespecting Nipsey Hussle, threatening to shoot Indian Red Boy. The latter was a claim made by someone on Instagram who had intel regarding a woman cheating on him. Either way, the footage was gory and violent, and The Game later apologized for the inflammatory lyrics. MGTB. Alabama rapper MGTB was fatally shot last February. Shockingly, his younger 17-year-old brother was arrested for the shooting. The rising rapper was in his 20s and had a loyal fan base. Sources say he had recently gotten a hefty check and his career was about to take off. The 19-year-old was filmed by a witness at the apartment complex where he was shot, where he could be seen lying down and bleeding. The witness recording said, "Little brother, man, he was shot in the head." The shooter ran away immediately. His death was mourned by his local fans and family. MGTB had recently become a father. The family took to social media to express their grief and claimed the shooting was an accident, but rumors began to circulate that the brothers had been fighting. However, little is known about the incident and it's not clear how the incident happened. DMX. New York rapper DMX was best known for his commercial success and critical acclaim in the 90s and onwards. Songs like Party Up, Up in Here became a smash hit, and the rapper became the first artist to debut an album at #1 5 times in a row on the Billboard 200 charts. With over 74 million records sold worldwide, he left a legacy behind him. DMX fell into a coma in April of this year after a cocaine-induced heart attack, then died of organ failure a week later at age 50. Fans were crushed by the news, as DMX had openly discussed his trouble with drugs and mental health, and they felt more could have been done to save him. DMX became addicted to crack when he was 14, after rapper Reddy Ron tricked him into smoking it with a laced joint. A viral video of DMX unpacking that moment left fans heartbroken. 3 stints in rehab weren't enough to save the rapper. He was honored by athletes, musicians, and even the leader of the Nation of Islam. The death of DMX was a dark and tragic loss felt across the globe. Dope Boy Young. The Texas rapper born Jaden Williams was gunned down outside of his apartment this year, only 8 months after his release from prison, where he'd previously served 5 years for aggravated robbery. He was holding a baby at the time he was approached by 2 assailants, one of whom opened fire. He was shot and the injury left him in critical condition. Doctors performed emergency surgery on the up-and-coming rapper, but eventually he succumbed to his injuries, resulting in his tragic death. Fortunately, the baby was only grazed by the bullet and survived the horrific event. The 2 assailants quickly fled the scene, and to this day, no arrests have been made. Police suspect that the shooting was possibly gang-related. The rapper was best known for his song Dead Wrong. Baby CEO. Memphis rapper Baby CEO got his start at the young age of 13. The teenager released controversial songs about guns and money, following in the footsteps of his mentor Fredo Santana, who got him signed to Savage Squad's record label. The rapper quickly went viral and became notorious for using guns in his music videos. His death at age 20 was unexpected and shocking to fans who had questions but no answers. His death was announced by his brother on Twitter, yet no details were released. The rapper's brother shot down all rumors fans spread on social media, such as a shooting with a rival rapper or other gang-related violence. Baby CEO had just become a father in 2020 with his longtime girlfriend. A few years later, on January 19th, the day of Baby CEO's death, his mentor Fredo Santana was shot. Though Baby CEO's death is still disputed, a source has confirmed that he died of a gun wound. His early and mysterious death shows that his notoriety on the streets of Memphis wasn't just for show. Shock G. This old-school New York rapper collaborated with the likes of Tupac in his song I Get Around. Shock G was legendary for his work with Tupac, Eazy-E, and Dr. Dre, collaborations that came about when he moved to Los Angeles. He eventually settled in Oakland, California. The West Coast influence in his music led him to form Digital Underground, a band formed with rapper Chopmaster Jay. Sadly, Shock G was found unresponsive in his hotel room in April 2021. In June, it was announced that he had died as the result of an accidental overdose from a mixture of fentanyl, alcohol, and methamphetamine. He was 57 years old. 2021 has seen the death of rap legends and up-and-coming stars. It was a dark year for many of them before their deaths, especially following the mourning of the 2020 deaths of stars like Pop Smoke. Some of these artists' untimely deaths could probably be predicted. Any 13-year-old kid waving guns around for his music videos is going to have a reputation, but the mysterious circumstances and lack of detail will always leave fans wondering what went down in Memphis that night. Other artists will be remembered for generations, particularly DMX, whose death serves as a warning for those with addictions to get help. It's important to notice that the life expectancy of a rapper just doesn't seem to be too long. What do you guys think about these rappers and their disturbing deaths? Who will you miss the most? That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel to be notified when we upload more content. Thanks.